Yes, good morning.
Let's talk about why was the Earth Hour City Challenge awarded to the City of Tshwane specifically?
Okay, firstly, the Earth Hour City Challenge, it's a global effort, mainly a competition among cities, looking at different ways in which we manage our resources and how we reduce our emissions. So there's an international panel of judges that looks at initiatives starting from institutional arrangements through to policies that we adopt, as well as practical action on the ground. So the City of Tshwane was awarded the South African Capital challenge as the winner of the challenge, followed by City of Joburg and Nelson Mandela Bay. And for us, it was mainly, and the issues that were raised by the panel was that, firstly, it's how the executive mayor of Tshwane has prioritized sustainability issues by placing the sustainability office within his office, the adoption of the green building bylaws, and an adoption of a green economy strategy that has got time-bound targets and actions that are measurable towards transitioning to a green economy. And central to that is introducing renewable energy into our energy mix, as well as alternative ways of managing our waste. And we've already started some projects that are moving us towards that.
All right, so let's talk about the route in the City of Tshwane. Which one are you going to use and why this route?
Okay, the route, did I hear you correctly?
Yes, the route.
Okay, all right. Firstly, let me start with what we did yesterday, what we called the Capital Cities Challenge, where we had students from the Tshwane University of Technology and a number of green ambassadors or Earth Hour ambassadors, as well as senior officials, moving from Tshwane University of Technology to different points within the city. Mainly, we were testing the public transport system, and we moved them through to the CBD and all the way to Mamelodi and back, and ended up at Pretoria Station. And that initiative was aimed at using minibus taxis, the BRT buses, the Tshwane bus services, as well as the trains, bicycles along the way, running and walking, anything except the private car use, with the aim of reducing carbon emissions. And the winning team would be the one with the least emissions that would then be awarded their prizes today during Earth Hour, which will be between 8:30 and 9:30. And we are having our Earth Hour commemoration at the Freedom Park.
All right, let's...
And yes?
Sorry, go on.
Okay, the executive mayor has convened what we call a special mayoral committee during Earth Hour at Freedom Park, and we will be having all the green ambassadors. We've got just over 300 green ambassadors. It's mainly a selection of different stakeholders from within the city, and we've concentrated a lot on the youth. And during that hour, we would have switched off most of our iconic main buildings, all the non-essential lights and appliances, including at the Freedom Park itself. So we will be, so to say, having a meeting under the stars with no lights, and recognizing the teams that have gone through the route that was done yesterday from the whole day, and getting experiences from them in terms of the challenges they are facing in moving around the city. The main aim in terms of carbon emissions is to try and reduce the private car use. I know for South African citizens it would be a very difficult issue to stomach, but transport emissions account for a large component of our greenhouse gas emissions. We have to really put... Yes?
All right, apologies for that, but we have to cut our interview short. But thank you so much there, Dorah Nteo, who's the Chief Sustainability Specialist at the City of Tshwane, talking to us about Earth Hour and the events set to take place as we mark Earth Hour today with the leadership of the City of Tshwane, which was named official 2015 Earth Hour capital for South Africa. Do take part in the global effort to that will affect climate change by switching off your electricity from 8:30 to 9:30. This is Morning Live.